Hello again, Miss Egress here. Who else would it be, right? It's my channel. I can say what I want. I can do what I want. This is great. Um, God, I say a lot. If you want to have a fun drinking game, have a drink every time I say you'll probably be comatose 2 minutes in. So Etsy, what is it about? Why am I on there? What do I love about it? What are some of the great things that are happened? What are some of the challenges? I started selling on Etsy way back in the beginning when it was just 100% handmade makers. It was a very small market. We're talking about approximately 13 years ago with my handmade baby items. When I went back to work full time, when my son was about a year, I got away from selling on Etsy and I missed it because I had made it was very small back then, so it was very community based, and I had made a lot of online friendships with people that I still actually have a lot of contact with. I'm not sure if she'll see this, but Anna, hi there. Um, so that was one of the benefits of it, but it also helped me really understand the growing and emerging online market. That at the time, online shopping wasn't that huge. So I got away from that, got away from making, and ended up moving, becoming self-employed, opening the daycare, and it just I wanted to get back into making things. And so I went back online with Miss Egress and wasn't 100% sure how it was going to be accepted. I had a friend at the time, another maker, who happened to be our team captain on the Niagara Etsy artisan team, Carrie, who was absolutely fundamental and encouraging, and said to me, just put it out there. People will want it. And she had me come to her shows, and she really made me feel like part of a makers community that I had had before. And her push and her encouragement really taught me to stick with it. And I'm glad that I did, because as the year, I think I'm going into my third year now with Miss Egress Online. And I've sold to people in some incredible places that I want to go to or I have gone to, and it amazes me, and the stories that I get back and the positive feedback and the laughs and the giggles, and it encourages me to know that as ridiculous as the things I make are, there are people out there that are enjoying it, and they're enjoying the happiness behind it, because it is handmade happiness. I was thrilled the other day. I sold something in New Orleans. New Orleans is on my bucket list. I've wanted to go there forever, and to know that something that I made, a piece of me, was going there. It's like, yes, I'm going to get there one day. And in the last 3 weeks, I've had 2 sales to Las Vegas. I love Las Vegas. In this loop of stuff, you'll see a video of me holding a sloth in Las Vegas. I love sloths. I love Las Vegas. Mind blown. But to have things go to places that I want to go, or where I have been or I have connections to, it encourages me to keep going, and it's an outlet for me, because all day long I'm dealing with little ones and the frustrations and the temper tantrums and the crying fits. And even though it has so many wonderful aspects to it, because I get to teach them so much, you can't swear. You can't let it out. You can't let your frustrations out. So when I can put a swear word on a teacup, that's that outlet where I'm letting that all out. But I'm letting it out with a sense of humor and a sense of happiness, not with anger, not with negativity. And I love when I'm doing in-person shows, because there's one of two reactions that I'll get. The first reaction, and I can tell before they even come up to the booth, I can tell how they're going to react. It's literally like they clutch their pearls and they've got the vapors, because they have never seen the F word before. Oh, that's never left their mouth. Never. Why would you do that to a teacup? Well, why not? And then the other response is the people who get me and get my creations, and they laugh hysterically, and they call their friends over, and they love it, and they know exactly who they would buy that slut teacup for, or they know exactly who that marijuana dish is going to go to, and they buy it, and they know that that's a one-of-a-kind thing that they're never going to find before, and it's humorous, and it's fun, and it makes them laugh. And that's who I make those things for, although seeing the people clutch their pearls and get the vapors is hysterical too. So Etsy has been fundamental in allowing me to grow that customer base that I could never do on my own across North America. And I would eventually love to be able to expand upon that. Unfortunately, shipping from Canada is astronomical, to say the least. So it's been wonderful to know that I have things all over, and especially in this time that we've been in, people purchasing things, and it's been their one little treat for themselves during these really difficult times, and to know that I've helped them feel better. I had a customer who purchased something when she was at a very transitional period in her life, and that was her one little thing for herself. And we've developed an online friendship where, we encourage each other. And every time she takes a step forward in her life, I'm so happy for her. And, she's always commenting on everything that I make and how much she loves it and keep making more. And it's nice to make those bonds with people. And it's also helped remind me that as makers and as artists, and especially as women, we are out here to collaborate. We are not here to compete, we're here to collaborate. And I've been able to meet so many incredible makers and artists that I never would have before. And to gain that knowledge from them that they have because they've done this much more than me, or they've expanded in other areas, or to be able to share my ideas with them and help them build their stores and start selling and be encouraged to take those first steps. It's a wonderful feeling, and Etsy has been able to do that, especially when we're in a smaller community. Niagara region is not exactly a huge marketplace, and in Niagara it's really important that our makers collaborate together, and Etsy has allowed us to do that, and I'm really happy and honored to be part of that team. And I really thank our team leader and Etsy itself for allowing people like me with my spiciness, with those clutch those pearls things, to still be able to make my items and sell them.